Hi, Otters. My week 3 update. It's a good week. I know that I was mentioning about uncertainty and timeline. That's still a thing, but I'll just enjoy the journey. And I managed to clean out the room that I'm staying at my parents' place quite nicely now. Although I end up just deciding to go to library for most of my days now, which is 15 meters away. So so not far away at all. I don't know why I tried to clean up my space. So this week I've been finishing up my market research and to pull all the ideas that I came across when doing my research to a more structured format. At the same time, did some research with regard to user experience and user interface design. So try to combine them together to bring a more clear structure. Obviously, there's still a lot to do, but the picture is much clearer. I haven't been doing a lot of developing coding for the last week, as I actually learned that it's more important that I get things like the plannings, the value, the motivation, the objectives right, instead of changing afterwards. So I should just really enjoy the journey and put in time, whatever needed to get things right, and in a way that, and try to think all corners before I actually need to hit the road. Of course, there's still going to be unexpected surprises, but we'll see. It's part of the journey. For this week, I also learned something interesting mentally, because for those who know me, I must have been saying that I'm tired very, very often. Partially being that I feel like I just cannot focus for a long duration, and I thought that you come across YouTubers on their video saying that, hey guys, this is what to do if you want to stay focused for like 12 hours or like 10 hours. Probably it's doable for some people, but nowadays I kind of realized that, okay, that's not for me. And I come across a video on YouTube, ironically, that tiredness is actually an emotion that has this function. And this purpose is to tell you that, nah, you need to pause or like not do it at all. And I was like, okay, well then but I feel tired all the time. How do you explain? And I come across another, I don't really know the English of it, but it's called, as in direct translation from Mandarin, is tomato time management, which is breaking time to 30 minutes and in total 2 hours. So for every 30 minutes, you focus for 25 minutes and have a 5-minute break. Well, this is a method that's widely used and highly recognized by a lot of like people recommending it, and I'm not using it, to be honest. But then by just learning how it works, it makes me realize that actually, yeah, 25 minutes, it's not a long time. I can focus for 25 minutes, and that explains that actually for the things that I'm doing, actually I'm being quite productive by focusing for 25 minutes and having like a small break, as in going to the loo or being snacky and grab something to eat. So that's totally understandable, and since now I changed the way I see it, I don't see myself being tired. It's just like, okay, my mind just need to have a short break and then I'll be back. As long as I'm coming back, I think there's no issue with regard having small breaks. And probably some people can do like 10 hours or 12 hours straight, but that's just not for me. So yeah, that's quite nice to know, because like I've been saying that I'm tired for a very long time. My old flatmate Vasilis can probably prove that. I came across something interesting when I'm doing my market research, which is about artificial intelligence, because nowadays all the dating apps, they implement certain level of AI, and people will find it like cool because like, okay, yeah, it must be better because like there's AI implemented. And at first I do want to have these kind of AI elements. I was considering having AI elements embedded as well, but then I later kind of realized that through my research. So AI make decisions for you based on the decisions you made. But nowadays, like, people don't know what they want. So how can you depend on an AI and say that the AI is making the right suggestion? Well, actually, AI is just trying to learn what you do, but then you don't even know what you're doing. So it's just like a total disaster because you thought you know what you do, what you're doing. You thought the AI know what you're doing, but actually no one knows what you're doing. So it ended up being a total mess. And it's just quite interesting because like it makes me think that, okay, with AI, people thought that it saved them from some troubles or making decisions, but actually, if you don't know what decision you want to make, AI cannot help you on that because there's nothing that they can learn from you other than chaos. So yeah, it's quite fascinating that eventually, even with high technology, we as human beings, we still need to know what we want and be able to make decisions for ourselves. Otherwise, we will just be manipulated by the machine that try to mimic our behavior, but not really doing so. And then you thought that you got the thing that you want, but actually it's just like chaos. So that's pretty much that. And that's the topic that I want to discuss also, like what's your thought about AI and how people or human beings should be implementing it. Last but not least, there's a line that Elon Musk said that I came across another day, which kind of explained a little bit as in why I want to do this startup. People are like the moderator or whatever asked him why he wants to do Tesla, why he wants to do this kind of sustainable energy stuff, SpaceX, and what he say is that he just don't want to think about the future and feel sad. And yeah, that really hit me because yeah, the future is quite sad if you think about it right now. Nothing's going right. The world is in total chaos. So yeah, why not do something? Cool. I'll see you guys next week. Cheers. Oh, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.